Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and it is time for part 3 of the Monday Q&A. And this one I grouped in all the questions I got about vegan or vegetarian diet type questions into one video. So let's get to it. First question. Hi Jason, my question is, what's the safest way to start transitioning from a carnivore lifestyle to a vegan one without overdoing it? Thank you. I hope you mean omnivore lifestyle, because if you're a pure carnivore, that means you don't eat plants. You mean omnivore, which means a mixed diet. But that aside, I don't understand the point of transitioning. Just cut out the foods that you're trying not to eat for your own ethical reasons or whatever they are. Cut them out of your diet and replace them with other foods. This goes back to flexible dieting, and if it fits your macros. Just put in other foods that give you the balanced macros that you want so that you hit all your needs, your protein needs, your fat needs, your carb needs, your calories for the day. It's really not that hard, and if you look around, you can find meat substitutes. If you want to eat the exact same foods and diet you were before on an omnivore diet, just find meat substitutes for now to put into your same dishes to hit similar numbers. But there really shouldn't be a transition. You just change what you're eating day to day. All right, next question. Very brief run through of your diet. The brief run through of my diet is, my diet hasn't changed since I've gone to mostly vegan. I take a set of numbers and I eat foods that hit those numbers. I don't pre-plan my food the day before. I don't have a meal plan. I never have. I don't even use a meal plan when I did my cut for that transformation challenge when I first started the channel. I simply ate foods that hit the numbers I wanted to hit while eating tons of vegetables in there. So what I do is, when I go to start preparing meals for the day, I look at stuff and say, okay, this pasta has X amount of calories, X amount of protein in it. I can throw this in, I can throw some beans in it, a bunch of vegetables in the sauce, and hit these numbers, and I cook it and I eat it. And then later in the day, when I go to eat another meal, I say, well, I still need to hit another minimum of 30 or 40 grams of protein for the day. I still have 1,500 calories left today. What can I use to fill these? What do I feel like eating right now? I don't pre-plan this, and I mean, I eat a massive amount of grains, beans. I like soy yogurt right now. I eat a fair amount of that, and I just pour it on cereal. I pour it on bran flakes or on low-fat fruit and muesli. I eat a lot of beans and rice. I eat a lot of different assorted mixed vegetables. I eat, if I want a little more fat in my diet that day, if I don't mind some extra fat, I'll eat peanut butter sandwiches or almond butter sandwiches. Sometimes I'll just make veggie sandwiches or throw bean burgers on them, or if I'm craving meat, I'll eat a meat substitute and make veggie burgers that way. But yeah, I eat a lot of sandwiches, a lot of pasta, a lot of fruit, vegetables, beans and rice, a lot of different high fiber cereals with soy yogurt, and sometimes soy yogurt with soy milk mixed in it together, poured on it. But I don't really pre-plan this stuff. And I even have a lot of days. I was on a burrito kick last week where I was making vegan burritos for 80% of my calories every day for something like 4 days straight, but I was just craving burritos. So I don't have a set diet, just like everyone else who does flexible dieting. I have a set of numbers that I try to hit. I have a certain protein number I shoot for, a certain fat number I shoot for, and I try to fill almost everything else with carbs. Other than I will say I eat massively more vegetables and fiber than I used to. All right, last question in part 3. What is your favorite vegan junk food? Well, for me, because I'm trying to not gain any more fat right now, I'm trying to at least recomposition a bit, and my appetite is insane. And for me, if I want to only eat 4,000 calories of ultra high fiber food in a day, I can't really get away with much wiggle room on junk food, or I will eat 5,000 calories. Because for me, on a mixed diet like that, where I have a few sweets and things, 5,000 calories is my normal appetite. I get hungry on 4,000 calories and 80 to 100 grams of fiber a day. I actually get hungry eating that while doing intermittent fasting. So for me, my one treat is my wife gets these little soy chocolate puddings that are low fat. And on days where I'm really craving something sweet, I'll eat 1 or 2 of those, and there's something like 80 calories in each one. So I don't really eat that much in terms of junk food, although maybe my white rice, or when I use white tortilla for my burritos, a lot of people would consider that to be junk food. But my one little go-to sweet are those little soy puddings right now. All right, guys, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you next time.